And that is why, before you go, Dwyane, it is time to play one of our favorite games. What were you thinking? Chris Bosh and Dwyane Wade edition.
Uh-oh.
All right, Dwyane, what were you thinking when you claimed that Miami's American Airlines Arena was your house back in 2009? Take a look.
This one was incredible. That was incredible, man.
Man, that might be my favorite individual moment.
Yeah?
That's my favorite individual moment of my career.
Really?
Yeah, individual moment.
My house. My house. They just changed the name of your house, by the way.
I don't know what I was thinking. I always wanted to run and jump on the scores table. You see, I was going to my teammates and I was like, nah, this is about me. and I jumped on the scores table because I've always seen like Jordan and guys celebrating, Kobe and those guys do that. And when I jumped up there, the fans was giving me life, and I just was like, "Yeah, this is my house." And I didn't pay no bills or nothing in that house. That was not my house. I was a visitor.
Living rent free is the best way to live.
Oh, living rent free, baby.
Oh, man.
All right. So next up, what were you thinking in 2011 when you joined the club of those who posterized our dear friend Kendrick Perkins? Take a look here.
Yeah, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember that. That was a big game.
It was a big game. So, First of all, let me say this to Big Perk.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Big Perk in round one after game one said Memphis was about to roll over my Utah Jazz. Big Perk, I ain't getting no apology yet. I'm waiting for it. Moving on. So we played OKC maybe 9 days before that, and Big Perk got he got that little weak two-hand dunk, and he brought his legs up higher than they supposed to be. He didn't jump that high. And he wrapped them around me. And I was like, I was ready to fight. But I can't fight Big Perk. He a big dude.
Yeah.
So I was like, when we get to Miami, I'm coming for you, Perk. And it was the game was the night after the 5-5 documentary release. And that's why I did the dunk. I did the
little couch patch, got the whole thing going.
Yeah, so Big Perk should have wrapped his legs around me in OKC. I wouldn't have to do that to him.
Big Perk will be dropping back in on this show, so we'll see if we can get that apology for you finally. All right, next, what were you thinking every time that Chris Bosh video bombed you and pretty much the entire Heat organization?
All I was thinking was that one day Jackson's gonna have to grow up and see this.
Yeah.
I was like, look at Jackson's father. Look.
Bro,
Jackson
I haven't seen him in so long.
This one, that is my favorite one.
Yo. That was so good. So that was great times, man. And like that's CB. I'm so glad that the world got a chance to see this guy. Like we've seen a little bit of him when he was in Toronto. He did those all-star videos, but getting a chance to see his video bombs, you got a chance to see Chris's personality, man. I mean, and it was great. So that was it. Just added to the lure of the big three. We just did some cool things.
Look, you pointed out that you and LeBron felt you could not go forward without Chris Bosh. I know that was mostly a basketball discussion, but Chris, I will say the way you contributed to that team culture made such a big difference. This is coming from an outsider. I know, Dwyane, you could say from an insider's perspective. That kind of stuff, it's silly, but it really matters, right? Dwyane, when you have a team that you need someone who can make everybody smile.
Well, it's 3 letters. HOF. He's a Hall of Famer.
Amen.
It makes nothing but sense. We're not great without one of the greatest players to play the game. He's the Hall of Famer for a reason, and I cannot wait to be there to see my brother get inducted in.
Dun, dun, dun. I love it.
You guys are too nice. Good grief. I'm going to be on here crying, man. You get over here getting me, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say. All right, last one.
Come on.
Dwyane, what were you thinking when mid-farewell speech in Miami, 2019, you did this?
Oh! You know what, Rachel? I said it on the microphone at that time, and I said it after the game. That's exactly why I retired. You see that? All right. Didn't I look 37 years old on that fall? It was time.
We saw you jump up on the table as the first highlight here. That jump did not go the same way back then.
Nah,
The
my
second time.
hips is a little tighter. I think my feet grew a little bit. It's all bad, man. But
Hey, if there was ever a moment, would you say, yeah, I'm done? You try to go up on the table like, yeah, no, that's it.
that was it. If I had any second thoughts about, man, I'm playing pretty good this year, maybe.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
that moment right there was like, sir, tomorrow is your last night ever playing basketball.
All I know is the party was already planned by the time that happened, so you were not getting out of retiring anyway. There we go.
You already know, Rachel.
All right, wait, before we go, can we, Director Kathy, if we can go just to Dwyane's shot, and Dwyane, if you can look at your full shot without turning around, you have been basically being kicked in the head for this entire segment, and I didn't know if this had any personal story behind it or anything.
Just my wife is kick ass.
I know
That's all.
I know.
She's kick ass. So that photo is just, that's just her.
All right. I love it. I love it, and it is a good reminder that if you go in the wrong direction, you got someone at home who is going to check you, so there you go.
Yeah.
And she wears good
Good.
high heels. There you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us both. I love the memory lane, but also I can't wait to see the Cube tomorrow, Dwyane. It's going to be so much fun. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.